Hello and welcome. Today I'll be showing you first design. Ta-da! This has been something that I've been working on during the pandemic, especially since last year, or last school year I should say. I was in the First Tech Challenge Robotics Club. So if you don't know what FIRST is, or FTC, First Tech Challenge, things like that, search for First Robotics and then FTC or First Tech Challenge and you'll be able to find it. But basically, the season got canceled at the very end, which was for state and worlds. So as a part of that, I kind of made my own virtual one, where basically the idea was that people who wouldn't be able to do it this year or anything like that would just be able to use this. And plus, I think it'd be a really cool thing that whenever you're not working on the robot, but you want to work on the robot, you can still work on the robot, just in like a kind of digital form. Because I know that was kind of something that I was kind of wanting to do. Is like, oh man, I want to work on it more, but I have to be in the lab. But now I don't necessarily have to because I can just like design and do everything in here. But not yet. It's not like fully made. This is just the first two updates, I believe. First update was actually designing a robot. The next update was actually being able to join with your team, which is something that's really cool. And a lot of this stuff are like new stuff to me. Like, for example, networking. I had to do some networking stuff for the team, and then saving robot designs. Anyways, let me create a new name for design. I'll just call it test, just because. And so now I've created test. So you can see, got components. So this is where all the saved parts would go. And if I hit, I guess there's nothing in there. Anyways, let me just go ahead and hit design, and it'll open it up. Take a few seconds. You can see, here I am in my kind of first design thing right here. So right now the only thing that's working is the build section. There are some options you can see there. There's also controls. I just put the controls there, and everything else kind of isn't there. But I kind of explained how to do all of this. We have files, programming, field, and test are not working. I was in the middle of working on program until something happened, which I'll explain at the end. But anyways, the main thing that I've been working on is this here, so you can see the anchor points. I have to show anchor points in design, so there's automatically anchor points there. You can move it. You can even use this to kind of scroll around. You can tap it once, tap it twice. You can go to default, back to the beginning, and then I'll show that later. But then also this is working, except nobody's here, which I'll show that off. But right now, let me get this here. Before, I had like each channel out and things like that, but I've grouped it. I made it look a lot better. So you can see all the different channels are here. And I can just go ahead, you can see it goes into the red. It says it's invalid position, so I'll place it in a valid position, which will be right there, for example. I want to actually move that over on the x-axis. You can see the x-axis lighting up, and if you hover on this, the x, y, z-axis lights up. So let me now not move it that way, then move it 2 inches that way. There we go. And then also want to move it, let's say I make a mistake. Oh, that's the y. Go back. So I made a mistake. There we go. Didn't mean to make that mistake, but that's what I did. Okay, I want to go over this kind of quickly because I don't want to take up too much time. But I'll just rotate that, put that there, and then you can see you also have a little box here. But I'll just kind of do it this way and do that. Anchor that one on there, just making a simple chassis, simple Tetrix chassis. I don't have anything in Rev. All that I have is Tetrix, so that's kind of, if I were to continue this, something I would work on. Can actually can't actually tell which way this is facing, but I believe this is correct. Yes. Okay, cool. I'll just, I guess, do one of these and spin that around. and then put a plate here, just because for the fun of it. Put that there. Cool. This is my robot. Let me put some motion on this. You can see I included a lot of stuff, so it's all pretty open-ended. With the Tornado, it comes with the basic motor mounts, as you can see here. So let me add. I went the wrong way. Add one of these here. I want to motor rotation go 90 degrees, and I can kind of see where I was going quickly through it because there's still a lot to do with this. Starting rotation, just have 0. This will be front right motor. Cool. And then I'll add more things, more stuff, all that. Yeah, just kind of the beginning prototype of this. Right now it only has Tetrix, so it's not really too useful to most people. Let me actually create a link, and I'll just show a bit of team stuff here. So I did that, and now on the other one that I have, I'll enter in I have another running thing of it here. Join virtual room, connected. You should see eventually, yep, someone and Red Eng are here. Cool. Then on the other one, they have all the parts here. Let me actually add a part onto it, and you'll see it pop up on the main screen. So right now on the other screen, I'm adding a part, which you will see there. Bam. I just added that in from the other screen. So you can see team building is working. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I can go ahead and talk in the chat over here, and you will see it on the other one. Bam, talk in the chat. So yeah, just cool little thing I've been working on as a kind of part of FTC in case anybody wanted it. If anybody's really interested in it, I can continue this development, but right now I'm actually working on it with a team, because I got contacted to kind of work on it with the team, with a group of people, by someone who wanted to see something like this, except on a much bigger scale. So they liked what I was doing, so now I'm kind of part of that. So I'll be working on that one more than this one. So I haven't worked on this one at all. But if for some reason you do want to see me finish this, then let me know. But yeah, it's just kind of something cool that I worked on. I can even save it and then exit. The other one exited as well. I come back in, and after a little while of loading, it's all back here. If you hold spacebar, you can see the red dot, and you can see the other person's red dot as well. Should be able to see the other person's red dot right there. And then you got some. So if you want to explain anything, you can just point to whatever it is to point to. And yeah, that's all that I have so far for this program. And I hope you enjoyed my little demo of it. Bye.